the Flashback Top 40 studios. I'm Banana Joe with your Hollywood Buzz. And the big story tonight, Facebook has shut down the personal accounts of a pair of New York University researchers and shuttered their investigation into misinformation spread through political ads on the social network. Facebook says the researchers violated its terms of service and were involved in unauthorized data collection from a massive network that Facebook has. The academics, however, say the company is attempting to exert control over research that paints them in a negative light. The NYU researchers with the Ad Observatory project had for several years been looking into Facebook's ad libraries where searches can be done on advertisements running across Facebook's products. The access was used to uncover systematic flaws in the Facebook ad library to identify misinformation in political ads. Not any of that going on around here lately, huh? And including many sowing distrust in our electoral system, and to study Facebook's apparent amplification of partisan misinformation, says Laura Edelson, who is the lead researcher behind NYU's Cybersecurity for Democracy. And the ripple effect on this is the journalists that were getting their information from this study are also going to get hurt now. So you do have some First Amendment issues possibly to raise later or now. Charlie Watts is going to miss the Rolling Stones tour, looks like. And how many has he been on now? I mean, he's been on quite a few. Rolling Stones drummer Charlie Watts will likely miss this upcoming tour, No Filter tour, to allow him to recover from a procedure. He had an unspecified medical procedure recently, and he needs a little time to mend up. A spokesperson for the musician said that he was completely successful in the procedure, but Watts needed to recuperate, and that he will do. And we like to see Charlie back on the tour circuit, I'm sure, before this tour is over. I think he had 54 dates or something. Mick Jagger not slowing down at all in his, is he 80 yet? Something like that? Wow. Jennifer Hudson is talking about playing Aretha Franklin, one of her icon heroes. That's got to be an amazing thing to do, you know. It's got to be scary. And she tells a lot to Extra. She hasn't talked a lot about it. And she does talk to Extra in an exclusive interview. So you're going to have to tune in to find out exactly what she says. But she did say it was quite an honor and quite a privilege to play Aretha Franklin. She also said she just may be reprising her role in Sex in the City movie coming up. You know, all isn't always beautiful and sparkly like the lights here in Hollywood. Sometimes it isn't so pretty. And we've had a tremendous crisis this spring and summer with the homeless population, almost 60,000 in Los Angeles alone. And the epicenter has been around the Venice Beach area because a lot of people have taken up, it's a little more moderate at the beach, not as hot, not as cold. And so people have taken up on the boardwalk and they've been putting their tents up. Over 200 tents were removed at the end of a 6-week initiative to give those living in the encampment a pathway to permanent housing. It wasn't like they threw them out. It was they were working on getting them permanent housing. So of the 211 people moved off of the Venice boardwalk, 185 of them are currently in interim housing. 22 are in hotel or motel rooms. It's got to be better. Acquired through Project Room Key, which is a great project and worthy of donations. 4 were permanently housed, and according to LA City Councilman Mike Bonin's office, they're going to continue to do this until everyone is housed. Not until just the tents are gone, but until the people have somewhere to live. So far, 116 have connected and matched permanent housing. They just have to wait till it materializes and frees up, according to St. Joseph Center, which led the outreach effort on the boardwalk. Now, the bad news here is this is only going to get worse. I mean, President Biden, thank God, got a 60-day moratorium on the evictions. But, ladies and gentlemen, when that 60 days goes by like bam. 60 years went by like bam for me. But when this 60 days is up, what are we going to do if the government of California, Los Angeles, and the feds don't pitch in and help these people out? I'm Banana Joe. That's going to wrap it for the Hollywood Buzz for today. We invite you to listen to Flashback Top 40 Radio for the best 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s you're ever going to hear in pop, rock, R&B, and dance. And it's all mixed together to perfection. So check it out and check out Banana Joe TV. It's coming real soon now. to a Roku near you. Have a great day.